Greetings and salutations. Welcome to a new and improved conversational podcast. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a return listener, we're thrilled to have you on board for another exciting adventure. Welcome to episode 216 of the Weebs Lounge podcast, a show where we talk about anime, manga, gaming, movies, and the weeb culture through honest conversation, debates, and chaotic energy. Because that's what we'll be having for this episode. Because some people will be having a tournament bracket for this episode. First, we've been hyping up for the past couple weeks in the month of February, teasing it throughout the past couple weeks. We ourselves, as the host, myself and the crescent moonlight of the Cloudy Chance and Meatballs, we ourselves don't know what it could be about except the Watkins, the world champion. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's find out what it is in this episode. Let's bring your friends, let's bring your abuelas, let's bring your tios and everyone. This episode is powered by AniMa W3 Studio. Let's catch a new episode every Tuesday and every week, wherever you listen to. It's your boy, Love and Peace, legendary Vash of the Will of Latino Heat of the House of Tempest. What's up, my Weebsters? How we all doing? Because I'm excited. I've never been like surprised or excited in a way talking about March Madness or talking about no tournament bracket style. I've always been wanting to do this for years and we never got to just timing or scheduling, or we just never did it, but now we're here for it. I'm excited for it. We are 4 weeks of madness. It's gonna be chaotic, and we also have who's your Pokemon? What Gen 10 are you choosing? Let's talk about it as I have in the background for us. As you see, also the little teaser of the Mewtwo Gauntlet match, and you see Watkins. I'm gonna pass it to you, cause look at him smiling and being ready. Be like, yeah, not ready. It's goddamn favorite word. He gotta have a hat one day that says, yeah, not ready. Like he needs to have it designed, says with bold letters, just like the LA Knight design of logo. Right, Watkins?
God damn, that hurt my face holding that. God,
I was gonna go longer too.
Ooh, man, that hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, what is up? What is good? It is your reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, Watkins here. I'm gonna be your guide through all the bullshit that is. Yeah, that's right. We got March Madness going on. I crafted some tournaments going on. I'll hype it up more later on when we get to that part. We got some news that we're going to cover first because there were some things that came out this week. Some good, a lot bad, and some sad. But luckily, we can look to the skies and maybe we can see some stars. If not, maybe there's just a big old lumpy space princess looking cloud up there that's just egging us on. Right? Crescent, moon, cloud.
You take that back. All right, please gather around in the name of the Brock's Father and of the Ash and of the Holy Arceus. Amen. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the main topic of our adventure. It will be a tease, for I shall give off a quote of the Lord. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant.
God.
It is what you do with the gift of a gauntlet that determines how far you get in a March Madness tournament. Amen. Hello, I am Cloudy Crescent, also known as Trev, also known as the Supreme Authority on all things Disney World related. Bow. But yes, we have many things we are going to talk about today, and it's gonna be fun. A lot of fun. Everyone have fun. Everyone smile. Ready, go. This concludes the smile portion. You've done well. All right, let's begin.
You guys really need to watch the show Severance. I feel like Trev would really enjoy that show so well. How it portrays the corporate world of working and establishment of do the shit you're told and shut up and ask questions type of attitude. Like, god damn it, like I need y'all to watch this because
that's way my corporate environment.
That's what it is on this show, to escape the corporate bullshit.
But watch the comedy.
You want me to watch a show about it?
Yes, to talk about the 4-4 breaking of the message and monologue about the world of corporation. Trev,
We'll see how I feel after we'll see how I feel after that. Because that's already breaking me. Which, by the way, this is y'all's weekly reminder. Go read Urumaku, not watch the anime. The anime's fine.
Hey. No attack on the
Manga
anime.
better.
I'm a watcher here, alright? No
Yeah.
shots finding to be needed for the anime. We here supporting, we loving. It's still goated, colorful as
It
hell.
still is. It still is. But read the manga.
Yes.
The
As
experience.
the manga
is so
reader, do it.
better. Wait, sorry, not to go on a tangent. I know we're not doing Otaku Parlor, but I do have to ask, Trevor, did you read more?
No. I will be
So
doing
that's
it
the
very
end of the
soon,
Taco
though.
Parlor, chat.
All right, well there's the end of that one. So, there
So
you
that's
go.
the end of that. We're all done with Taco Parlor. But yes, he said it. We're not doing Taco Parlor because we
Oh.
got a big month of stuff, of discussion, of news, and the tournament. So, stay tuned for that. If there is a slow week of news, then we'll probably do a bit of a Taco Parlor if there's anything to talk about. Or like myself, I will be doing little solo videos, or if anybody on the team will, because there's Daredevil, Invincible coming back the end of this month. So we will be doing a bit of dual and review content involving that. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, go watch the streams, twitch.tv/AniMa Studio. Walk is world champ. He's doing his Assassin's Creed and a few other things. So with those promos out of the way, let's get on to our big news buzz central, where we have, some big sweaty and anime lately. We've used stuff to talk about. Paramount's buying Warner Brothers. One Piece live action is coming to a theater near you, possibly with 2 episodes being shown. You probably have to drive 3 hours away. Or if you're in New York City, take a train ride that goes 20 minutes to Midtown, then you're good. Or like you have the Gen 10 of a 30-year anniversary of 1996. Like myself, I was born there. Sorry, not born in Japan, where Pokemon being released. No, I was there in that year, being born in that year. That's what I meant to say. But with that horrible transition to
5.
talk about, let's talk about the sweaty news. Our first Gen 10 being revealed, our 30-year, like I have in the background, the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon with its own direct for 25 minutes, by the way. I was very upset how short it was, but hey, if you're Pokemon, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and people still buy off it for 25 minutes of a lot of, table card games being announced, the new packets, the TCG mobile as well being released. We have Pokopia, which, by the way, Pokopia got me interesting because it's like a nice combination of Minecraft with Animal Crossing together, but with Pokemon style. So it's like they knowing what to release to the casual, chill, and the serious gamer with champions and everything. So a lot of things got released for each of its own audience of categories within the Pokemon fandom. So that's really awesome. And then Gen 10 finally got announced with none of the leaks or things that have been coming out for the past couple of weeks. Actually, the looks and design was not spoiled, so that's really awesome. Because one of them was being like an elephant. That was crazy. But that's enough of me teasing of what got released and everything, what was spoken about. I don't know, Trev was trying to jump in and be like, wait, I want to think something to say. So talk to me, Trev. What got you excited about this whole direct?
I was about to say, what was funny is that, like, it's only 25 minutes. Like, as we learned, especially how people reacted, you only need 30 seconds for the internet to go fucking crazy with what happened with that Gen 10 reveal. Because Watkins and I, we were kind of like live watching it and just texted each other throughout the whole thing. And aside from the GameCube announcements, we were just kind of like, all right, do something, do anything.
There were a lot of L's in the chat going on with a lot of things. Like I was watching that chat go down. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, nobody. Because here's the thing: their first announcement was this Game Boy cartridge thing where you can buy like 40 cartridges for music, and I'm
25
thinking,
songs.
okay, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, on one hand, that's a cool collectible. That's kind of neat. It looks like the old Game Boy. You can play music on it. Awesome, cool, neat. But if you're buying it to actually use it, YouTube exists, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo has their own Nintendo Music that, if you're on their online services, you already get anyways. That pretty sure they have a lot of Pokemon music on there regardless. It's like, that's mainly just for the collectible people.
Thank
I'm just
you.
like, okay,
It was
fine,
collectible
whatever.
mostly. Like that's what they aiming for. Like only collectible by design and everything. And I do agree with
Yeah.
that because a big shout out to Walkers who was on the chat as well because we were streaming talking about it. Trev joined in right after we ended the stream and everything. It was myself, Drop This Box that we had on the stream with, and we had Memory and a few of our friends, Paramount and everything. We were talking about the stream and like. The whole direct, honestly, it was like a 6 out of 10 for me. Like from top of my head, it was very weak overall. I'm not saying specifically chat. I'm just saying overall it was very weak. A lot of things that I don't play TCG and everything, so a lot of those things I didn't care for. Champions, I'm not a type of serious gamer. I just am more of a casual Pokemon gamer. I love the franchise. I grew up with it and everything. But to see the Gen 10, that got me excited. Like just saying, I'm gonna choose Pum Pum. I'm gonna be upfront. I'm gonna choose Pum Pum. That's my goal. That's my dog. That's my starter. I'm gonna choose. Although the two are cute and adorable, I will capture them in other ways by trading or farming and everything like that. But my main goal is Pum Pum. Unless the final evolution changes or see which way direction I'll go. But I'm usually a fire starter, chat. Usually out of the 10 gens that we could finally say 10, usually I choose a fire starter.
Interesting. I'm
yeah, I see. Okay, so we can. I guess we could just start with the whole Gen 10 stuff because, at least with me, a lot of the stuff that was announced during the direct, I didn't really care for. Again, the couple things I did care about. XD Gale of Darkness finally coming out on the Nintendo Switch Online, which God, thank you for at least saying March. I at least approve of that. What's interesting though is they're releasing the sequel of Colosseum before Colosseum. And I'm just like, why are we releasing the sequel beforehand? Like, because there's a lot of quality of life improvements that Gale of Darkness does compared to Colosseum, but fine, cool, whatever. You're giving me one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. Finally, okay, cool, neat. I can finally justify my Switch 2 purchase and all that. Pokepia, like Vash said, that's for more of the casual people, the people that like Animal Crossing. Y'all have that. I'll probably get Champions just to have it and battle with friends because, I'm not a serious battler, but I'll at least have it so that way I have it. But yeah, when it comes to Gen 10, the starters, this is one of the few gens I don't think they've missed with the starters. Like each one of them, I would realistically start with. Now, I say that, but I am starting with Pom Bomb. Like no matter what happens, I'm starting with that good boy. Like he's giving me the Popplio vibes ever since Popplio, and the starters have been announced. I've picked a starter and I've stuck with them. And Popplio did my Freddie Mercury from Gen 7 did wonders for me in that game. So yeah, Pom Bomb, looking forward to what you got. But like the other two are great as well. We were kind of like in the group chat, me and Trevor were in talking and all that. We were kind of theory crafting on what their final evolutions, like the typings could be. So what was it? It was like
Fire Fairy was the fire.
Fire Fairy, yeah.
Which I fuck with a lot.
Fire Fairy.
I like that one.
Water Dragon was the other one.
Or Water and Poison. I saw that one too.
Water and Poison was the other one that I saw too, which is also really good. What was the grass one? I forgot. Was that?
I believe Eden's. I could be misremembering him, but I could have sworn he said like Grass Psychic.
Okay.
I did see it on my timeline. I saw Grass and Psychic. Yeah. I also saw Grass and Fairy as well, I believe.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like the one that comes to my head with Grass Fairies, was it Cottony's evolved form, whatever that Whimsicott, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like for me at least, they didn't miss with the starter. So already we're doing some good things. Trevor, I know you looked a few things up or saw a few things about like possibilities of how they can tie in the region and all that with the Pokemon?
Yeah, with Indonesia.
I just want to state as well real quick about champions. You said that champions is 30 Pokemon you can only have in your bank, and if you want to add more, it's $8 for the membership, and you can add 80 in total.
No,
that's why I saw my timeline, and I saw that I forgot to copy and paste that. Oh, I think I did on the Pokemon thread, but I stared at shit. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
You know what?
I think I'll scroll by or copy and paste, and not too
I'll
short.
do the free version. I'll do the free version. I'll put my 30 strongest on there.
Yeah, and I'll switch around.
Y'all have it.
I'll do the work to always switch. I'm like, I don't mind doing the hassle switch. I don't need to have 80. Like, bro,
that's stupid.
I'm like, that's crazy. Like, well, why can't you make it 50 and then like the $8 one for 100? Like, at least get 50 people overall, but 30, I feel like that's too much of a minimum. But I just want to jump in and state that. Trev, talk to us.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it's all good. Looking at the region, I'm pretty sure the leaks were trying to back this too. It looks like the region is going to be based on Indonesia culture and whatnot. And already there's like one creature, and it could just be the legendary one where the name is escaping me off the top of my head, but it's like a dragon. It's like this water dragon that lives in the ocean. And if I remember right, I believe
it's a serpent, I believe.
Yeah, and the ocean is not really the ocean. It's like the ocean is the underworld. It's like, oh, interesting premise. So there's already possibilities, and I've been seeing some fan art interpretations on how Pombon, it could be referencing this, or the one I just saw recently, and I'm hoping this is true, or happens. Gekwa has the tear on its forehead.
Yes, I saw that too earlier.
The Buddha.
Yes, I saw that one today on my timeline. I was like, ooh, I like, Pokemon.
Cool.
Pokemon fan art is literally insane. That nobody works faster than any franchise in the memes too. Because y'all need to know the stream started at 9. We were done probably by 9:30 the latest. That's when most artists could start. We got literally drawings by 9:40 to 10:30 already, literally on the timeline. And a big shout out to Memory. He said, yo, how these artists working so fast? Just like they must have a plug or a know-how. And me and Nerko was just telling him on call, my guy, they just work fast. The fandom just work fast. They probably had their tablet ready on stream looking. And once that stream ended, they probably took a screenshot, went, started drawing. The way how I know I could edit a video fast and put it out within a bit time, more faster than most people, it's because I went to school in time and I have the equipment for it. Same thing like an artist that has been doing this for years or know how to draw, that fan art just goes on a quick. It's so crazy how the timeline is just flooded. And it's not just one. Gekwa, the Fire Pump and Brouts, which the name is still crazy, Brouts.
Brouts.
They literally have a fandom already. It's just insane how people are pick and choosing. Like, it's adorable of Pokemon as a fandom overall, but it's just crazy how, like, we're so fast on it.
Yeah, it really speaks volumes to how well that reveal was. Everyone was in on it. For once, there was like no... Well, I mean, it started now, but like when that thing happened for like the past day, it was like, it's a day of peace in the Pokemon community. I didn't see any uprisings, didn't see any like real negativity, no criticism, which was fucking rare. But it's like, everyone's like, look at this bird, look at this little dog, look at this little lizard. They're my best friends now.
But dude, the memes, man, like especially for the bird, because how it looks like an angry bird.
Or Duolingo as well. Or
Duolingo. Dude, it's just Duolingo and Angry Birds love child. That's all it is.
And also they commented as well on it. And a big shout out to Pokemon, because we spoke about it Watkins when IGN said that's a lot of water on the Pokemon game. And then Pokemon says 7.8 out of 10. And for those that don't know, it was from 10 years ago meme when IGN literally said that this game has a lot of water.
Vengeance.
So one thing about this game announcement that we saw is this isn't coming out until 2027.
Yes.
Which is interesting to a point, because it's like, okay, they can actually maybe, I don't know, take a little bit of time to make sure that it's good on rip, because like some people were comparing it to like the reveal that we got this weekend or last weekend, comparing it to when Gen 8 when Gen 9 came out with Scarlet Violet.
Oh my god, so many people comparing it.
Dude, I mean, it's a stark difference, but it's got me worried that it's like, okay, this is the stuff that we're gonna release for the trailer, and
also,
like I'm just worried about it. I'm not like fully against it. I'm not being fully negative, but it's just like I'm not gonna get too many expectations up, because I remember surfing in Gen 9. I remember those dropped frame rates. I remember that shit didn't get fixed until the Switch 2 came out. So it's like, okay, The
current report is that it's 30 frames per second. That's what the current report is for this game. So a lot of people are up in arms for it when the Switch 2 could handle a 60 frames per second and everything. So that's a good point on that. For 2027, the only comment I would have for 2027 overall is I'm happy they're telling everyone already and not saying available next year or available sometime, because it could say 2027 and then in August it could say January 2027 release. So it's like, oh, it's right around the corner in December, not a big deal. So I don't mind if that comes out, but I'm glad they're taking their time, because also we need to remember Game Freak has Beast of Reincarnation coming at the end of this year in, I believe, September or November, right around there. Yep. So they have that literally right around the corner. So I think they want to have some time away to not compare Game Freak two games back to back of the difference in everything quality wise. But also it shows that if they're taking their time and choosing not to say, hey, we're having this 30th game anniversary of this franchise, but we're also going to force to be announcing it that will release this year. No, they're saying, hey, we will push it next year because we heard your complaints from Scarlet and Violet, because I see a lot of people on the timeline saying that this is what they have changed from what it looks like, the design and everything, the grass. Like, there's a few things I noticed that wasn't too well in the texture, like in the lava, the ground, the rocks and everything. But like, hey, this is a teaser from a game that's still probably being worked on currently at this moment. So I'm not too sure about it. 2027, I approve as long as you make a good quality game. And you know why? It gives me more time to try Gen 9, because the current of this recording, I officially beated Gen 8 Pokemon Shield.
Welcome, by the way.
A big shout out to Hawkins. I was getting defeated by Hop for 2 times, and then Mr. Walker, who's dead as coaching me. It felt great. I had no issues with it.
I now have proof that my leadership leads to victories.
Hold on. Before
I have living proof.
Oh, there will be some recording releases. There will be some recording releases. It was recorded, by the way, chat. So it will be released sometime soon, because I have now the legendary battle. I fought Leon, and I also fought Hop, all recorded. So that will be released. You will hear the beautiful voice of Watkins coaching me well and executing how to defeat Hop and be balanced and use items. So that is very important as well.
Use items.
This is a podcast, the truth, and it needs to be said, much like how a certain news story we're going to be covering soon. A 1 out of 1 million chance is rare. So let's celebrate the 1. But let's not make you believe that your leadership.
To quote James Bond from a Family Guy sketch, 50 no's and a yes means yes.
I swear to God. If everyone saw our Fortnite sessions and Sea of Thieves sessions,
they would believe me.
They would believe me, motherfucker. What do you mean?
They would believe me.
So, Chad, what I'm hearing is that we need to do a Fortnite game soon on the AniMa Studio Vote channel or on twitch.tv/AniMa Studio, so we can find out who's like leadership and where can we survive in a trio game or maybe quad game. Let's see how that goes. But Trev, talk to us. How do you feel about this release of 2027?
Take all the time you need. Please do. I just want like a good quality Pokemon game so that the world can heal for one. That's all I got.
All right. Did you say which Pokemon you're choosing? Because me and Watkins said Pum. I haven't heard your result of which one you're choosing, because you've been doing a lot of listening, so I haven't heard your results.
Oh, I actually said it earlier. I am Team Gekwa all the way.
You did. My apologies.
It's all good, and I'm pretty sure out of our friend group, I'm pretty sure it's like I got Gekwa, Watkins has Pombon, and Eden's has the Brout.
By the way,
The chicken.
the
He has the
other
emergency rations.
the other theory I heard is Brown could turn into a grass and flying type.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, so
like,
that's
alright,
cool. Hey, if not, Pum Pum could turn into a fire and fighter type. Let's go. Yo, walk his face. Let's go. And also stand on your 2 feet. Stand on your 2 feet.
Give us beasts again.
Let's go.
Monsters.
Hey, chat, it's all jokes aside. I can't wait to see their final evolution. It's crazy. People never care about their middle evolution. They always be like, yo, first and final. Not many people care about the middle.
Generations have taught us differently.
It's like, people just be like, first and last. That's all we care about. But with that being said, that's all the Pokemon news we're talking about. We already spoke a good 13 minutes of it, I believe, roughly, more or less. But hey, chat, what we could talk about is the rest of the news of this gaming section. What's the sweaty news? We have a fake Kratos. Fucking fake Kratos. Let's talk about it. Why do we need this on the timeline? Why?
So I'm of the belief that this was concept art that Amazon made to be like, this is what they are gonna be looking like, and it's AI. It's gotta be AI.
It looked horrible.
Because this looks horrible.
It looked horrible.
And the fact that you have your own lead actor coming out to be like, yeah, don't trust everything you see on the internet. Yeah, this was Amazon's attempt to be like, hey, this is what he's gonna look like in live action, but it's AI. It's got to be AI. It's got to be. It looks too shit to be legit.
If not, they learn from Sonic to add a fake version or a real version and then redesign it later. They could have done that too.
They could, but
no,
not my Kratos. Not my Atreus.
Hashtag not my multiverses Kratos.
Or excuse me, sorry. I called him by the wrong name. Not my boy.
Yeah.
Not my boy.
But talking about God of War, we also have our casted of Bordor from, if you guys remember, from the Deadpool movie, and a big shout out to whoever wrote that, because that comment was hilarious, because I took a nice chuckle. Francis of our boy Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds. He is funny, and he literally was screaming at Francis a couple times. But Ed Screen, I think is how you pronounce his last name.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yes, he got casted as Bordor.
Okay, I can see it. I'm looking at the tweet right now. Yeah.
It's hilarious to think that part. I want to believe that part of the reason he was hired was like, wait, so you played a character that can't feel pain at all in a movie called Deadpool that was really successful, and the actor's like, yes, like, all right, so we have a nigh impregnable immortal fucker. Can you play that as well? It's like, sure,
yeah,
because that is all Baldur is. He is a guy that cannot be hurt, and he hates everything because he can't feel anything. That is the character. It's a natural transition for the guy. I'm excited.
All right. So with that being the case, let's talk about the greatness of Mortal Kombat.
I'm looking at this trailer right now. Holy shit.
And by the way, I should say this, that I haven't seen the trailer. I choose not to because it literally is around the corner, May 8th. And I love Mortal Kombat. I grew up this series. And as you could tell, that when Trevor was singing it and me doing the voice of Mortal Kombat, I feel like you always got to. Like I feel like if you grow up with it, it's just part of you. Like it's innate that you got to do it. But yeah, I haven't seen the trailer. I'm just excited for it. Marcus, how does the trailer looks? Since you currently are live reacting, live watching it.
I think he's liking it.
This looks like fun. This looks like fun.
Sure.
You got Carl Urban just doing silly stuff.
Yep.
And I am so happy that I'm hoping this is true. where maybe that boring ass OC Cole will not be appearing in the sequel. No offense to the actor, but your character sucked from the first movie.
Wait, who?
We need to get you out. The fact that you don't remember Cole, the main character from the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yes, he wasn't good. Yes, I believe he was like the son of Scorpion or something like that.
Yeah,
Or the great grandson, something like that from the future, something like that. Because
nowhere to be found, and I'm happy for that because that character brought nothing.
I think it is Mortal Kombat 2. They're starting to realize like just adapt the product. Don't try to make a new character to make the humans connect.
Stupid.
Just fuck the humans, like in Godzilla, like and everything, like just enjoy the product, just enjoy the big giant kaiju motherfucker destroy Japan, to destroy Los Angeles or New York, where the fuck it is. While Transformers, Autobots transforms, don't fucking care about any of the humans. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, like it's gonna be a great year for video game adaptations. Like fucking, we're getting Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Just fucking awesome. Mortal Kombat 2, I know it's gonna be great, and I hopefully is, because look, from the 10 seconds I saw, looks cool.
I'm for it. It looks silly. Just that's the thing. Just embrace what it is. That's all you gotta do. Don't be super serious. Don't try to craft your universe or whatever.
I demand to see Shao Kahn at least once knock someone down on their ass and be like, "You suck." That's it.
But he has to do a point too.
Please, yes.
But you know what, guys? That, like I mentioned, we're in the year of Godzilla because we also have the show Monarch Legacy of Monsters that you guys should be watching on Apple TV. Season 2 just aired. My review and why you should be watching the show. A video's coming out this Friday, so go check that out. It's gonna be an exciting one to talk about. But Godzilla is not only still being talked about within the TV and Apple TV and product, because we had a comic last week we spoke about the show, the horror comic of, being the thing that attacked Japan and everything. However, we also had the Romeo and Juliet Godzilla that we spoke about last month in January. Now we have Sonic with Godzilla. Godzilla, I just feel like it's part of the multiverse nowadays, because Godzilla's just being passed around. But for those who don't know, he's been out since the 1920s storyline, so that's why he could literally be shared with anybody in it and anywhere. Like,
I love this art. I love this art I'm looking at right now. It's especially the second one with like Mothra, Mecha Godzilla, and Godzilla just like shooting everything, and you got Team Sonic, Amy, and Eggman just being like, "Oh."
It's like, if you had told me last year, I don't have to be a kid for this. I fucking love Godzilla. If you had told me in like 1 year ago, it's like, so in 2026 you're gonna get a Sonic crossover with Godzilla, I'd be like, you're fucking lying. There's no way they would ever dare to be that fucking silly and cool at the same time. There's no way. And it's like, oh well, it's also gonna be doing a crossover with Romeo and Juliet, and I'm like, I'm gonna die of fun. it's god damn, this is so cool.
I'm here for it. I love it.
There's no other way to say it. How does Sonic deal with Godzilla? I told this to Edens. I told this to you, Walkins. I'm going to tell the world this. I demand two panels. Supersonic nods at Godzilla. Godzilla nods back.
Wait.
And then they fuck over Mecha Godzilla together.
Trevor. We have the possibility to give Godzilla the Chaos Emeralds. We can get Super Godzilla.
Wait, why stop there? Fucking Mecha Egg Godzilla. Mecha Eggzilla. Do it! I found it! You don't have the balls. Do it. I do demand the
in my head,
though.
In my head, I'm trying to wonder, like, wait, we're gonna give the fucking Chaos Emeralds to a nuclear fusion Fucking lizard that already clearly destroyed a city and island with just his fucking blast. You're fucking insane that we're about to add the Chaos Emerald and just make him a Super Saiyan with nuclear power. What? It's like this man is OP now. You can't stop him.
Yeah.
He's so
Truly the king of the monsters.
Definitely for sure. But hey,
give King Ghidorah the Chaos Emeralds! I fucking dare you!
Do you want everyone in the multiverse to die?
Yes! Because that is King Ghidorah. That's an actual thing where he has a super form, and it's 3 stretchy heads that's scattered across the multiverse, just wrecking shit. This is true, by the way. You guys can look it up.
but hey, talking about the multiverse, talking about the franchise of gaming, Xbox, hey, we might be going back to original gaming. They might put back the Halo stuff, going to PlayStation. Who knows? Things could be changing within the next 6 to 8 months, a year, because PlayStation, on top of what's going on with Blue Point, and us hearing the news of Bloodborne, it could have been remastered, a version could have come out, the director and all that. PlayStation also said, hey, we might be putting back our PC ports as well, because if you want to play Wolverine, you can't play in the PC. Maybe 2 years later or 3 years later, you're going to have to wait longer.
Kicker. That's the kicker with like the PlayStation ports anyways to PC. They would always come out so much later than the games. Everybody's already like watched gameplay of it, had a friend play it. I don't know, like, because I'm looking at this article here and it's just like the one line that's sticking from this is while the days will maybe numbered. The person who was reporting this, Schreier, does state that he believes. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where was it? Oh, here it is. They quote unquote think it wasn't that successful in the first place. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a blow. Like, I don't know. Maybe for the modding scene, but
I've only ever seen games get more popular when they get put on PC, and the modding helps a lot with that.
Yeah, I believe I just saw a port or a mod of John Cena in Resident Evil right now for something being ported, and it just looks ridiculous. But guess what? I would then watch that person play on stream, even if I don't know the person, but them playing John Cena in the Resident Evil. I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. If I need to play shit, I'm not a PC person player, but if I need to do it just to experience it, I would. That's a crazy mod.
As a PC guy, I can happily say, and there is so much proof of this, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, that game is being kept alive by the PC community. Consoles, it's dead. The PC community's keeping it alive because they're just going wild with it. They're adding characters like Sonic and Ichigo to the roster.
Well, that's just so... This is more geared towards the exclusive titles. So like your PlayStation. Yeah, like the PlayStation. So like with Dragon Ball, yes, I would agree with you there. But like with the PlayStation exclusives, like again, they mentioned Spider-Man. Wolverine here. There's like the Spider-Mans and all that. Like I don't know.
I would agree with that. Well, I mean, like I stand by it. Even with the Spider-Man stuff, Spider-Man has a really big modded scenes. For Miles Morales, Spider-Man 1 and 2, there's a lot. There's so much love and that's poured in from the PC community to those ports. So I don't know what they're thinking. It's like, it's not that popular. It's not that interesting. It's like, are you fucking serious? Where have you guys been?
Well, I don't think interesting is really the point they're making. It's probably more
successful. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like people
where, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is the finances with it. They're probably not seeing as much gain with it that they thought they would. That's probably what their mindset is. Which,
I find it so hard to believe, but that's just my stance.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, However, at least you're not getting sued.
Oh yeah. Speaking of PC, you guys heard about that company known as Valve? They've been doing some they've been some hot water lately. I believe they got sued over one thing recently. I don't think we covered that. But now it appears that the state of New York is going after Gabe Newell. Why? It's over the principle of loot boxes and the promotion of gambling to children. So basically, trying to condense this as best as I can here, we have seen this before in other countries where it's like, hey, video game company, why are you promoting gambling practices to your audiences? That's stupid. And pretty much every time it's like, all right, we have destroyed the gambling scene. I believe this happened on Counter-Strike and Star Wars Battlefront 2. They nuked it. That's how bad the backlash was. Valve kind of snuck away with it because Team Fortress 2 is my go-to pick just because of their crate system. You can get really nice looking hats and weapons and stuff. And I was part of that market for a long time, so just shade. But yeah, it appears that just this could change how Steam or Valve handles their games or their already current games. Like, all right, we'll see what happens. It could change a lot. Yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention in case you all weren't aware.
I mean, loot boxes are just, I don't like them. Mainly because I don't have luck with them. I always end up with the same shit every single freaking time. I'm just like, give me what I want. I'm not paying to get what I want. You're gonna give me what I want in the free aspect of it. No, you're not getting my money.
Well, hey, Vash, did you have anything to add to this? A little story?
I have no thoughts. You guys said
worry.
It
Well, I have something you can pour your thoughts into. One Piece live action. Oh my goodness! There's a story happening. Season 2, episodes 1 and 2, I believe, will be coming to a theater, maybe near you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You might get the chance to watch the newest episodes in the big screen. You might want to look up Fandango or I don't know what other movie sites are there. I always use Fandango, but take a look at your theater.
Who still uses Atom? Because I barely know anybody uses Atom.
I don't know, but yeah, if you guys feel lucky, if maybe there's a theater near you that's playing the episodes, if you guys really want to check it out, and it's just another endorsement, go watch One Piece live action. It's a really good adaptation. It's a really good series by its own.
Yes, I will be watching soon. I was supposed to watch before this recording, but life happens and everything. But I will be watching somehow, some way after I get home from work. So let's see how that goes. If that actually succeeds. If not, we will find out how that goes. But we'll say, chat.
You got time. You got time before season 2 drops.
But also, at the end of the day, I'm not being spoiled because I know the story. It's just being how it is being adapted in a live action style.
Exactly.
The one thing that I didn't know that I was told by a friend that Garp is the kind of the main bad guy in season 1, which was I was a bit confused because understandable perspective that Garp doesn't get revealed until what happened after Water 7. So it's just to find out that he gets revealed much earlier, and we don't have Arlong as the main bad guy. So it's curious to see once I watch it to understand the story changes.
We won't say anything.
Yeah, you still do get Arlong, but the only thing I'll say is it adds a lot more to have Garp earlier.
Yep,
I heard about that. But talking about more of the animation manga conversation, the animated section, because I moved things up and everything. We have a confirmation from the creators themselves. They had, I believe, a 5-10 minute video going up on their social on Twitter. I believe on Wednesday evening. It was so sad because I don't know why, because it was so sad. It was funny because we spoke about this news, guys, a couple weeks ago, saying that they might go up to 5 seasons, possibly. And we talk about Smiling and Friends is ending in 2 more episodes, and they're done because they are burned the fuck out.
I'm just happy they're ending on their own terms. I'm just gonna say that. And I think it was the show too, where they stated that they end each season like it would be the series finale anyways. So it's just like, okay, fine, whatever. And seeing the last 2 episodes, oh my god, the Gleb backstory, holy shit. But seeing the titles for the final 2 episodes, it does kind of make sense, especially one of them being about Charlie's uncle.
At long last, the lore.
But man, it sucks because that show has done wonders.
It's been a fantastic ride. I know they got greenlit for seasons 4 and 5, but I guess things came to a head, which is understandable. Happened to me too, so I get where they're coming from.
Yes, understandable. Yeah. But hey, if you guys are watching this on March 3rd, where you guys are watching this of this release date on the audio feed or video, it has already been the Toon Force. All the animation that has been saved from Warner Brothers Media has been transferred to Tubi. You can watch them. The whole codename Kid Next Door that has been released from HBO Max since December of 2023 has been now back on streaming service television, now on Tubi.
Yes, and
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, including the fucking finale that was lost to time. Operation Interviews. It's up. It's on there. You can watch the actual finale at long last, because God knows you had to go across the black market to find a copy of that.
And same with the finale for the Powerpuff Girls. That's on there too. Like I saw that shit. I'm just like, oh, okay, all right. So I'm gonna be wanting that. Man. Cool, great.
The Grim Adventures of the Next Door crossover is also on Tubi. Just pretty much all Cartoon Network is on Tubi. It's safe. Even Puka, the Disney show, is on Tubi. Hooray! I like that show.
Puka.
Oh yeah, it was a crazy one. Imagine Amy Rose chasing Sonic in a cute little Japanese chibi cartoon. There you go. That's the show. It's fun.
No, I don't want to picture that.
It's too late. The image is in your mind.
I'm about to say, that's an interesting one. I'm like, But yes, go watch the Toons. If you guys have Tubi, it's free. You just gotta sign up. But watch 2 years from now, 5 years from now, they will be like, hey, we're a paid streaming service now. But who knows? Only time will tell. And corporations.
Now for pain.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about corporations, the Weebs News, the section about movies, TV, and studios and companies doing stupid shit and being sold and having a lot of villains. Talk to us, Trevor, about the first news, then we could talk about the bullshit.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, especially when you hear about this first one.
I know. I don't know, man.
So, ladies, gentlemen, children that should not be here, get the fuck away from this podcast. Go away, shoo. But anyway, all ladies and children. Oh, wait, no, I have to say that. Now it's stuck in my head. Children, go away, shoo. But ladies and gentlemen.
Of the Isles.
Yes.
I know you want to say that. I know you want to say that.
You ignorant masses. Anyway. Long ago, in the ancient past, Josh D'Amaro, the then head of the Disney parks, walked up on a stage and he said unto the world, "We're doing a villain land. We all know you wanted the villain land. We're going to do it. It's going to be big. It's going to be nothing but the villains. Here we go. We're going to make this happen. Here's some concept art. It's going to look really cool." And then people were studying that for days. The hype for this thing was unreal and understandable, because it's like, oh, wow, what is this underwater coaster by the looks of it? Wait a sec. Those thorns. Is that a thorn roller coaster based on Maleficent? Holy shit, look at this castle. I know Disney has a terrible, shitty track record trying to match concept art to the actual themes. But it's like, all right, what are you going to do? How are we going to handle this? Are we going to go try to respond to Epic Universe's Dark Universe? Where they celebrate their monsters, their villains, and that place isn't really for children either, but it's like, yeah, this is for the adults. This is for those thrill seekers. How are we going to handle this? It's like, well, according to rumors and official plans that may be coming out very soon, World of Villains Land will be very family friendly. It's like, all right, how do you do this? Like, well, you're going to get an Emperor's New Groove coaster. The entire world rejoiced because I was one of them. And it happened a coaster. Everyone wanted that for the longest time.
A water coaster too, right?
I don't know. It just says family-friendly coaster. I doubt it's going to be water because, it has to be family-friendly. Not everyone's going to do that, so it's whatever.
Fuck them.
But yeah, it's like, all right, yeah, this is something that everyone wanted for a long time. Me, myself included. We wanted that shit. So it's like, awesome. Good job. Go for that. That was the easiest win you could get. Next one, it's like a little more peculiar. It's like, you're going to get an indoor water-based Maleficent ride. I'm like... A water indoor ride, so a dark boat ride about Maleficent. Bit strange, but doable, very doable. So is there anything else? Like you're gonna knock us out of the park if a fucking water Maleficent ride is all you got to the table? I was like, oh, don't worry. We're gonna have a ride about Ursula. It's like, oh shit. All right. What do you got for Ursula? It's like, well, it will be a spinny ride. I'm sorry, what now? A spinning ride. The magic carpets of Aladdin, Dumbo. It's going to be like that. Yeah. But you spin. It's like, anything else in your reserves? It's like, there will be a restaurant with Hades, Pain and Panic. I'm like, okay. Any cool details about that? It's like, no, it's just the restaurant with the dinner show with Star and Hades. Like, all right. Remember last week when Josh D'Amaro said that he was kind of scrapping this in order to get bigger and better ideas? This is what you got?
Yeah, bigger and better, right?
I laughed when I saw this news. My lovely fiance, she laughed at this news too. The blowback to this has been quite fierce. Just because everyone saw in real time, it's like, wow, Villain Land is going to get changed to get bigger and better, and then this comes like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What?
Like the Maleficent ride, fine, because it makes me think of using Dumbo against Maleficent in Kingdom Hearts. So there's that. And of course, the Emperor's New Groove thing. Hell yeah.
I do agree on that one.
Long overdue.
You have to have the line. Pull the lever, Clark!
Oh, of course.
Yep.
That's got to be like right at the first hill.
Yes.
Like right after the first hill.
Yeah. Pull up the Eartha Kitt voice line. Please do it.
But the Ursula roundabout thing. Sorry, I'm bringing my Keyblade and destroying that thing. And a Hades restaurant? That's the best you could do for Hades. That's the best you could do.
Yeah.
The show, fine. Cool, whatever. That's whatever. But a restaurant? That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you got?
That's horrible.
Oddly enough, it's like, it's not a terrible selection. There's a lot you can do with execution.
Yeah.
But this also means like Disney knows how to do that execution. And unfortunately, if you've been paying attention to the parks, execution has not been in their forte for quite a few years now.
It's not the best track record, Chad. So it's very disappointing when it comes to that. When it comes to with Disney in the parks, and it sucks because I will when I read this, I'll just be like, having high expectations lead to disappointment. Take that as you will.
Yeah.
Take that as you will. That's my way of living life. Don't have expectations. You'll never be disappointed. Just go casually along your day. Sometimes you could think that you're about to buy a whole $20 million company, and then somebody else with a bigger stack, or sorry, what I'm about to say, with a bigger cock, and say, hey, this is a bigger deal what we got for you. So yeah. Paramount said, hey, fuck what Netflix said. This is our offer. So would you mind listening to us? And we are the better option. And Warner Brothers said, hey, we will take that deal. And somebody left their phone on in a meeting. If you guys, didn't see on the timeline, David Zaslav said, hey, if this deal don't go through in the next 6 to 12 months, we get $7 million. By the way, is 7 million or 7 billion?
I thought it was billion.
My apologies. It could be 7 billion, chat. So 7 billion goes into the pocket, and he said, "We'll go back to work, guys." Over happy smile, happy face. I bet you.
We're a bunch of friends that aren't smiling right now.
Lol.
Ass. I mean, on one hand, I respect the grift, I guess. I mean, hey, $7 billion. All right, cool. Fine, great, neat. However, you're playing with my emotions right here. You're playing with my IPs. You're playing with the things that I grew up with that got me through a lot of shit. Just for your money, just for your playthings.
Bro, guys,
you didn't need it.
we're about to have Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon under the same roof where there used to be competition back in the day in
That
our
blows
youth.
my childhood mind. That, like...
No lie, I can't compete with that. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It, like, the rival used to be Cartoon Network, Jetix, and Nickelodeon. Like, that used to be the competition, the trio of animation and cartoons and TV shows against each other's.
I think...
Like,
You know what? I doubt they'll do this, but what would be really funny for them to do or try to try to compete with Disney in a fun little aspect, even though I doubt they'll do it. What if they do their own version of Kingdom Hearts? Mixing in the WB owned characters with the Nickelodeon owned character. Like, literally, we could have SpongeBob and freaking
to fight Darkseid.
Ed on your team fighting Darkseid.
I would be okay with that. Like, they can literally, if they put their minds to it, the amount of
Ed
creativity,
versus Darkseid. Holy shit!
the amount of creativity that we could make of a Kingdom Hearts version in the DC with the Gen 10. Oh, Gen 10. Oh my god. I just combined
Ben 10?
I just combined Generator Rex with Ben 10 as one character with Gen 10. Oh my god.
How dare you?
No, but
How dare
still, that combination with the Omnitrix, with also with Rex powers, that's also an OP character as well. But just imagine their characters in the Kingdom Hearts lore with SpongeBob, with a few of the characters. Like, they could do such huge things if they could actually be creative. But like Watkins said, these companies are not being creative. They just want to throw their money around and see who gets sold more by shares, units, TV, Capcom, all under one company. So it's like, yay. So
it involves effort.
In my head, I'm also wondering. I worked for HBO Max a couple of years ago as an assistant editor. Does that count in a year that I work for Paramount Plus, or how does that work in my head now? So I'm like, hey,
Yes.
woo, yeah. Crescent, as the big corporation guy, talk to us. How do you feel?
Fuck all this shit. Oh my god.
Copy.
I'm tired of this, boss.
I blew my anger and my energy on the Disney shit and the past stories. This has just been like the messiest like marriage. Why can I not think of the word? Forced marriage? What is that called?
Yeah.
It starts with an A.
Oh,
Affair?
arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm about to say affair? Maybe?
Yeah, this is the
Look,
messiest
they're about to end up
arranged
in an affair.
marriage.
Well, yeah. Well, Warner Brothers been passing around for the past 6 years since the pandemic. It's been passing out to Discovery, and then the on and off, and then now to Paramount, to Netflix. It's like they don't know where they want to stay or get saved by at this point. It's just very fuckery. It's like, yo, Warner Brothers, can you just? And then Netflix saying it today, I believe, in a news report this weekend, saying that, since the deal fell through, we're gonna look into having more releases for our movies. I'm like, you guys should have been doing that with the amount of movies that could have been Oscar worthy. Like, you guys could have been doing this with how you saw, Cape and Demon Hunters, Irishman, and a few of the movies that you guys had from Netflix. Now you wanna do this since you lost the deal by Warner Brothers? Okay, sure. Let's find out. Let's see what happens.
I'm seeing the equivalent of 3 cocky Grand Theft Auto NPCs arguing with each other.
Oh yeah.
This is the messiest arranged marriage I've ever seen. And it's just like, it's a soap opera at this point because we'd covered this shit just a few weeks ago. It's like, all right, it's Netflix's time. Next week, all right, Netflix wins. Paramount, just stay away. Take no for an answer. He doesn't want you. And then it's like, well, actually,
Are you sure
turns
about
out there's
that?
a secret third wheel and there's a secret plot behind the conspiracy. It's like, nani? And then it turns into this week and it's like, yeah, so Paramount might just win everything. It's like, look, okay, so we're going with this anyway. All right.
Yeah.
At this point, chat, can we really criticize or ask questions about the situation when it comes to who's backing the left, right wing, and everything? Can we do much about questioning? At the end of the day, these are people that are having business behind closed doors with $7 billion as a fucking buyout. Just hear that. That's a $7 billion buyout. That's what I'm saying, chat. So, hey, if you enjoy our 1 hour of rambling on about life, money, and, us being like little
You're like
kids.
the next hour here.
Talking about, Gen 10, not the mixture of Ben Tennyson and your General Rex like I did, but, Gen 10, which is your starter. Hopefully you guys enjoy that conversation. Because now, let's get on to the March Madness of the first ever of AniMa W3 Studio. We have our first ever March Madness hosted by the world champion himself. Look at him stretching. Look at him get ready for the chaos, for the debate, for the conversation. So it's all yours. The floor is yours. El piso es suyo.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, we've been teasing this for since the beginning of the year almost.
Yeah.
With this whole March Madness idea, bringing up some tournaments and all that. Yeah, we got a list of tournaments here. So just to kind of, I think I said this last episode too, but I'll repeat myself in case you're new around these parts and all that. So we're gonna be doing 4 tournaments this year. The final tournament's going to be the Tournament of Power, the ultimate tournament. Who's the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the strongest combatant of 2026? Who will win that title? Well, we'll find out at the end of the month, but we got to make our way out there. We got 3 more spots to fill in the Tournament of Power. So we got some tournaments that we're going to do on our own to kind of fill those spots. And we're going to start tonight with or whenever you're watching this or listening to this or anything, we're gonna start just kind of keeping the theme with like the whole 30th anniversary of Pokemon and all that. We're gonna start with a good old-fashioned gauntlet match, and that's our Pokemon right here. One of the strongest Pokemon out there today, Mewtwo. That's right. Let me just list off a few feats of Mewtwo's, for example. Let's see. Let's start with some psychic and mind feats, okay? And I'm not going to go through all of them. This is just a quick list of some things that Mewtwo has done. Mass memory manipulation. Erase the memories of dozens of trainers and their Pokemon simultaneously at the end of the first movie. Global telepathy. So this was in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Mega Mewtwo Y, which yes, Mewtwo will be able to Mega Evolve during this Gauntlet match. Mega Mewtwo Y connected with every mind on the planet. So there's that. Mind control, also from the first movie when he controlled Nurse Joy's mind. Destructive powers and telekinesis. Weather manipulation, basically creating hurricanes that can destroy the planet and all that. Massive displacement, legitimately teleported an entire 92 billion gallon lake into the center of a mountain.
Yeah.
So there's that. Building slicing, which happened in the manga apparently. Mewtwo uses a giant psychic spoon to slice through entire skyscrapers. Destroy the laboratory, that was obviously in the first movie. Combat and physical feats, defeating many legendaries because its stats are really good. In fact, its stats are second only to Rayquaza from what it looks like, or third if you're putting in Arceus, which jumps exponentially when it Mega Evolves. It can fly in space. In its Mega Evolution forms, it can reach speeds exceeding escape velocity, and react to attacks like signal beam and extreme speed. Regeneration, it possesses an incredibly strong life force, allowing it to recover from near fatal injuries like being impaled through the chest using the move Recover. So to give our combatants here a chance, a few rules when it comes to this gauntlet match. So, Trevor, I know you have a list of Mewtwo's attacks. That's fine. That's all good. For Mega Evolution, Mewtwo is only allowed. So, Mewtwo has 2 Mega Evolutions, X and Y. One's more physical, one's more special attack based. You can only Mega Evolve Mewtwo twice in this Gauntlets match. I think that's fair. I think that's fair considering the power of base Mewtwo in general. Like a lot of the feats I listed off were not mega feats. Just a couple of those were. So if you need to mega evolve, you get it twice. And you can choose which one you can mega evolve to. So the whole rules of this gauntlet match, Mewtwo is going to face off against one opponent each. If Mewtwo loses, it'll forfeit its spot in the Tournament of Power. So basically, this is also Mewtwo can be part of the Tournament of Power, because that one's also going to be a bit stacked. When I looked at the lineup for that one, that one's going to be a bit stacked. So this is basically going to be a fight to the death or quote unquote fainting, because there are a couple characters on this list that don't really kill or anything like that. So fainting or completely incapacitated, that's fine too. So yeah, Vash and Trevor, there you have to tell me whether or not Mewtwo lives or dies, or however this match might go. And I'm going to list off these people's feats and all that. I feel like I'm forgetting one other thing. Basically, yeah, the winner cements their spot into the Tournament of Power. So if I think that was it. I think that was it. Unless I'm forgetting anything.
I believe that's all.
If anything else comes up, I'll remember it. So without further ado, guys, are you guys ready to start the gauntlet match? Okay.
I'm here for it. I've been waiting for it.
Okay. Trevor, are you ready?
No, but yeah, here we go.
I love honesty. Like, no, I'm just here.
Oh man. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I can't wait for this first one. So okay. Oh, that was my other thing. So all these competitors were chosen by random. I went on to a few Wikipedia pages, clicked random, or I went to like a random character generator, clicked random, and chose from whatever pools that is. Now, and that goes with the seeds as well. So like the order that we have right here was all randomly generated, except for this first one, because he was on the list and at first he was last. But I was like, you know what? To kind of set the tone for the tournaments, to set the tone for March Madness, we kind of got to start with this character. So Mewtwo's first opponent, Worf from Star Trek. So Worf's feats here. Combat.
No lie, chat. I expected like maybe 20 things in 10 milliseconds in my head. I expected 20 things. A Star Trek character, even this one, never in like I would have lost the gambling. I would have been like, yeah, here you go. Here's my bank account. Copy.
So as Trevor recovers,
the Worf effect.
Dude, no, I shit you not. When I clicked the random character generator and he came up for this specific tournament, I'm like, oh, you're locked in. And when I did the random like seed generator, he was last. And I'm like, okay, this will be great for last. But literally today, I looked at the list. I'm like, no, he's got to be first. I gotta make a judgment call on that one. He's got to be first. So, Trevor, as you recover, let me just list off some feats from Worf here. Okay. So combat and physical feats. He's undefeated in a gauntlet. So already Mewtwo's got some stiff competition. He's undefeated in a gauntlet, defeated 6 consecutive, and if I mispronounce something, you can just yell at me in the chat. I don't care. So yeah, he defeated 6 consecutive Gem Hater soldiers and DS9s by Inferno's Light, forcing their leader to stop fighting out of exhaustion and respect. He killed a Borg drone. He slew a head of state. He has the neck snap ability, unmatched durability. He's a master of weapons. He's an expert in, what is that, Botleth and Mechleth? Again, yell at me in the comments. I don't care. Winning the highest level tournament in the Klingon Empire. He has a bunch of tactical feats as well. He's commanded the Defiant, which led the USS Defiant in the Battle of Sector 001 against the Borg. I'm not going to read that because it actually explains the Worf effect. Oh no. Oh no. Strategic impact, instrumental in the Klingon Federation alliance and as a trusted advisor to Martok. But his significant moments here, he's honor bound, he's a champion, again, he's won multiple tournaments, and most importantly, he's a survivor. So, Trevor, would you mind telling the people in the audience what exactly is the Worf effect?
It's when you have a character that's really strong, but they lose all the time to show how strong a bad guy is. That's essentially what the Worf effect is. Now, I have a question. Does Worf have access to the Enterprise or any of the crew, or is it just him on his own?
For sake of fairness, he does.
All right, so we went from Coffin Baby to Hydrogen versus Hydrogen Bomb to Hydrogen Bomb versus Baby in Wheelchair. This poor man will never catch a break.
Vash, you're in deep thought over there. Talk to me.
So I appreciate letting us, the audience that hasn't watched Star Trek and know the lore, know about this character feats that I'm just staring above me in my screen. I just never in a million years thought this would be a character on the tournament chat, honestly, and it's just fucking hilarious. I know Walker's just gonna be having a good old side. He's like, yes, I'm hitting in all cylinders. But honestly, my thoughts, I have to support Trev in this because I don't know much. Or I know that it's like, do I think Mewtwo could win? Yes, but then do I know this guy could win? I don't know his feet strong enough to actually give a good analytical point. So if Trev knows both of these characters well, I have to support my co-host here and trust where he will lean towards to in the righteous path.
It's the equivalent of like pitting a Machoke versus Mewtwo. I think that's the best analogy I can give to make it simple, because Wolf is good.
Yeah.
But compared to Mewtwo and all his moves, oh good lord, what a horrible matchup for Worf.
All right, so what you're saying is Worf tried to use Cross Chop. It wasn't very effective. He tried to use Drain Punch. It wasn't very effective. He got into the Enterprise. Mewtwo can learn Psycho Cut, right?
I believe he can.
Okay, good. Mewtwo, as soon as Worf gets into the Enterprise, Mewtwo just uses Psycho Cut. The whole Enterprise just gets shattered in half, tossed into the sun.
He learns that at level 16, they're doomed.
There you go. He learns it as a teenager. A teenager just beat Worf.
He learns as a teenager. It's crazy.
All right. Well, Mewtwo has won his first round, but what about this second round? Because
I'm so scared.
Now we're going to get into maybe some heavier hitters. So, ladies and gentlemen, up into the stage, Lord Voldemort. So.
Okay, all right.
So, some feats of Lord Voldemort.
Talk to
He's
us
a
about
magical master. Unsupported flight, so he can fly. Cool, neat, awesome. He has soul manipulation because he has the Horcruxes and all. He can put his soul into 7 different things. He knows the horrible spell Avada Kedavra or Avidi Kedavra if you're of the TikTok variety. Data Jinx. After being refused a teaching position, he cursed the Defense Against the Dark Arts post. Oh, so yeah, he can basically curse a position. Like it's not a person; it's just a title. So he could technically curse the title of legendary Pokemon to be like legendary Pokemon curse Avida Kedavra. you do anything and you're dead. Like, so he could technically do that. Like that's something that's within his realm of power. Combat and dueling feats. He's dueled Dumbledore, who's probably one of the strongest wizards in the whole series, but that's debatable for some people probably. He seized Hogwarts with his lovely army. Again, he's a very good practitioner of the Avada Kedavra curse spell. He's considered the greatest mind reader. He can detect lies. He can battle you inside the mind, almost like Professor X, but not as good.
Not even close as good.
He can detect lies. Like, he's basically a walking lie detector test. So if Mewtwo's just like, oh, I know Focus Blast, Voldemort can be like, no, you don't. You can only learn 4 moves, and that's not one of them, idiot. He can summon the dead. So, Worf, he just died. He can summon Worf back.
That poor man could have died over.
Hey, like, you're not just done yet. You're gonna work for me.
It's the equivalent of I will not let you destroy my world, and then gets bitch slapped out of the room.
So, there's a lot of things that Voldemort can do. Again, I think that one about just cursing a title, that could be a thing. But hey, I'm not the one to make the arguments. I'm only the judge. What about you guys? Vash, why don't you go first this time around? What's going around your noggin right now with these feats and knowledge of Voldemort?
Trev, you said that you have Mewtwo moveset aligned with you. Can you tell me his moveset again?
Sure thing, buddy old pal. So Mewtwo's move, he knows such powerful moves as Psychic, Disable, Life Dew. And for those that do not remember what Life Dew is, it is you can recover up to 25% of the user's and one teammate's HP. It knows Swift, which never misses. It has Psycho Cut. It has Safeguard, which can block stats conditions for 5 turns. So that could be a while.
Would you remind me, what does Disable do again?
It gets rid of a move for your opponent's side. Usually it's the last move that they ever do.
So I feel like with Mewtwo, even if Voldemort tries to curse the legendary Pokemon title, Mewtwo could literally just disable that power from Voldemort. So I feel like Mewtwo might have this advantage in a short while during the battle, but I feel like Mewtwo will come out on top for this matchup. How about you, Trev?
My logic is very different. Voldemort doesn't stand a fucking chance. Unfortunately for Voldemort, anyone that has watched Pokemon tend to notice that Mewtwo has a very particular way of fighting, where he doesn't exactly throw hands. It's more like, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Lucario, use Aura Sphere. And it's like, I retort with a barrier, or I will take your energy attacks and I will just send them right back at you.
Yep.
So any spell that Voldemort uses, even Avada Kedavra, Mewtwo can catch that and just whip it back. It doesn't matter. It's just energy to him. And then it's like, oh wow, well Voldemort can curse the title of legendary Pokemon. It's like, you can't penetrate my mind though. I'll mess you up. I have one of the best psychic minds. Comparatively, he's like the best psychic Pokemon in the universe, except for, God. Just saying.
You're right. I didn't think about the penetrating of the mind part, so I'm like, hey, he might have, imagine if he tried it. Like, I was trying to give him a chance, but you're right. When you broke it down more, he don't stand a chance. You're right on that part. I was trying to give him a chance.
Yeah, no, Voldemort, it's like, hey, he has kind of a shop, but it's like nothing in Voldemort's arsenal really can compare to Mewtwo's. He just doesn't stand much of a chance. And it's kind of like what Death Battle does. Like, I have a fun idea for a character. It's like, oh, cool. It's an even match. It's like, no, it's more like a curb stomp. One character can perfectly counter the other.
Ichigo versus what's his face? Yusuke.
Fucking kill me.
All right. So it sounds like our two panelists here are going Mewtwo on this,
Yes.
which fair. Like, at least now here's a question though. Does Mewtwo need to Mega Evolve?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
None of these.
So we don't have to waste those two. We don't have to waste those two. All right, perfect. Excellent. So, you know what? I love how you guys are going with this idea of like Mewtwo outsmarting his opponent, or like being able to mentally unstabilize, I guess, his
If you're
opponent.
about to say Light Yagami, I swear to God.
So the Joker.
Why is the first thing that comes up to me is literally the Joker playing with Superman and literally having Superman think that he's destroying Doomsday, but it's actually Lois Lane and killing his son. And the Joker telling the Batman, saying that I want to go the easy route. Fighting you, Batman, it's been too hard for me. I'm tired of the winning, losing out here and everything. But you know what? I want to go the easy route and go Clark Kent. And why do I feel like that's what you're trying to give me? Like, you're trying to tease us something.
So I want to add this. Like, I don't think I really need to name too many feats of the Joker. I feel like a lot of us have witnessed the Joker, but I do want to mention this one. Super sanity. His mind is so chaotic that he is virtually immune to psychic attacks and telepathy. Even the Martian Manhunter struggled to hold his mind together when trying to make Joker sane.
Do you want me to say it?
Trev, go ahead. I feel like you're drooling at the tongue.
Are we mega evolving?
No.
If Mewtwo tries to penetrate the Joker's mind, the Joker makes a joke out of it. And Mewtwo's like, all right, so that doesn't work. Fucking levitates Joker and crashes him from wall to wall till he's a bloody purple splat.
Because thing is, Joker don't mind killing, and Mewtwo don't mind either.
He does not care.
He don't mind. So Joker, we said that if the person doesn't killing, Joker's dead. He gone. He dead and gone.
So here's the thing. So since we're kind of going death battle rules with this, there's a few other things here as well.
What do you mean?
So in the absolute universe, Joker is depicted as a nearly immortal 22-meter tall monster.
Yes. Hold on. You can't just add the absolute version now, because that's different. That's a new version that just got added like 36 months ago.
Just a Joker, you know.
That's an absolute universe.
God.
That's a variant. That's a variant of a Joker. So this one.
What about Emperor Joker?
He don't count either.
Who has reality warping?
Oh fuck.
That one may have a possible chance to last longer than the current variant human Joker.
Does Mewtwo need to Mega Evolve?
No.
What version of Joker are we using though?
We're using regular human Joker from Rebirth. We're using regular Joker for rebirth. If we're using absolute
wait, you're
Joker,
making. Wait, hold on. You're making the rules, or I thought I was making the rules because I'm making the rules. I'm saying everything's on the table. Everything's on the table.
so all the variants of Joker is on the table.
All put into one. All put into one Joker.
Still no, he doesn't need to evolve. Mewtwo wins. Because with all due respect, Joker is just a fucking giant lizard in the absolute universe.
Oh no! If it's the Emperor Joker,
I'm ignoring Emperor Joker. I'm ignoring that one.
You can't. It's all encompassing. Look, you have your Mega Evolution coin to use.
It is kind of only fair because we're pulling from multiple sources of Mewtwo as well, from like all mediums. So it is kind of fair that we kind of do the same for other characters. That does not help Worf or Voldemort in the slightest.
Oh no, it doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help those two. But for people like the Joker,
who has like in Emperor form, you kind of can't do anything to him unless you exploit the fact that unless you can convince that, hey, all chaos is pretty good and therefore when you achieve it, there's nothing else. That's how you beat Emperor Joker. You just make him feel like, yay, I killed Batman. It's like, all right, cool, now what?
So, chat, in case you didn't know or you don't know or don't do the research, Emperor Joker, I'm gonna give you the quick synopsis. Emperor Joker is a 2000 DC comic storyline written by Jeff Loeb, where the Joker gains near omnipotent reality warping powers from Mr. Mxyzptlk, turning in a world into a chaotic, twisted version of Gotham, where he rules as a godlike emperor and Superman is a dangerous criminal. The story was originally published across all the Superman titles, and the Joker is omnipotent. Understand that? Omnipotent.
Yeah, yeah. The only way, like you can't do anything. It is basically fighting a cartoon where it's like no matter what you do, he could just shrug it off. It's fifth dimensional being talk, and the only way you can really beat him is like how you beat Mxyzptlk, where it's like, oh, it's on the mental scale. It's like you have to basically convince the guy to be like, nah, you can achieve what you want, but what did you really achieve by doing it? It's like, shit, you're right. I got nothing in the bank. I lose. There's no point in having all this power. That's really the only way you beat him. So unless Mewtwo can do that, then
which there might be a possibility.
There is a chance, but unfortunately, this also means that Mewtwo can penetrate that mind. The mind that Walken's just kind of elaborated that you can't really poke secrets. You can't really find out anything because he's immune to that. And plus, he would relish in that. Like Emperor Joker would just take Mewtwo into his own mental scape and be like, here's my mind. Have fun in it. Ha 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 ha. Even Mega Evolutions won't help. I'm just saying, if we waste some Mega Evolution here, it doesn't change anything. Mewtwo, Emperor Joker's just kind of fucked. Fucking Joker fucked everything up. How is it possible?
The fact he showed up again, random character generator.
This is truly a Joker level move where he just comes out of nowhere and steals everything. Shit, man.
I'll say this.
I think Joker. I think Mewtwo wins. I will still go. Believe Mewtwo wins.
All right.
Okay, so we have a Mewtwo and we have a Joker. All right, I'm gonna say this because I do have a tiebreaker thing to do, but if Joker does win this one, I will take Emperor Joker out of it for the rest of the Gauntlet.
Okay,
but that's if he wins.
All right.
This is gonna be best 2 out of 3. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Oh my fucking god!
Heads will be You called heads.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 1 heads. So if we get 1 more heads, Mewtwo wins. If we get so Trevor, you'll need 2 tails. Hey Siri,
Who am I? Yugito from Naruto?
Flip a coin.
Love how that went over.
Oh, it's tails this time.
Oh,
Proof two. Proof two, by the way.
Come on.
All right. Flip again.
Come on, Tails.
Oh!
Tails the fox?
Head.
It's heads.
Head.
No!
Oh, man. Mewtwo wins by sheer luck.
Oh my god, thank God. Yes.
However, the blow was so bad, I am taking away one Mega Evolution.
What? What do you mean taking away my Mega?
But I chose not to use it. I still believe in not to use it.
Yeah.
However, gotta keep things fair for everybody. You know, gotta keep things fair. This is Emperor Joker we're talking about. You needed it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh man.
All right, next one.
Oh. All right, yeah, let me get rid of that. Man, that one was a fun one.
That was the most Joker way for it to end. It's like, I have all this godhood. What can defeat me? How about a coin flip?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's how Mewtwo did it. In Mega Mewtwo Y form, in his mind.
He pulled the Dark Knight, where it's like, how about we flip a coin and only this time Joker dies?
Oh man. Well, speaking of death and being immortal, Blade, the vampire hunter.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So-
this is a more fair fight.
So physical feats, he's got superhuman strength. He's got speed and reflexes. He's a casual bullet timer capable of deflecting point blank gunfire with a sword or chain. He has speed blitzed opponents like Deadpool and moved faster than the human eye can follow. Durability and healing. Blade has survived being blasted by a helicarrier engine, falling from planes without a parachute, and being thrown across a city by the Hulk of all people. His regenerative healing factor is noted by Wolverine as being almost on par with his own. All right, cool, neat, awesome. He's a master of martial arts, marksmanship. He's an expert with custom firearms, often using silver bullets. Supernatural senses. His heightened senses allow him to see in total darkness, track enemies by scent from miles away, and what's that? Yeah, he can basically sense supernatural activity. Now, his notable victories. He's defeated some vampire lords, repeatedly defeated Dracula, Deacon Frost, and Varney, the first Lord of Vampires. All right, cool, neat. In Marvel Heroes, Blade has fought Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider to stalemates or victories. And willpower. He is highly resilient to mental and demonic possession. In one instance, he tricked a demon into entering him only to spit it back out through sheer dominance over his own body. Holy shit. So, how does Mewtwo fare against Blade, the vampire hunter?
I feel like this is another one of those cases of Voldemort where it's like, wow, you have such an impressive moveset. Like, wow, a good healing factor. Wow, you can move faster than the human eye can detect. Meanwhile, Mewtwo, it's like I can safeguard, I can dodge lightning. I'm so much more better than a human. I feel like, yeah, Blade's really impressive, but then there's Mewtwo who just stands above him.
Exactly.
In a lot of ways.
Trust said it perfectly. Like, hey, I love Blade. He has great lines in the movies and the comics and everything, but he's losing. Mewtwo wins.
Okay. All right.
I was about to say, even with the mental possession or resistance, it's like,
yeah.
All right, cool. What's stopping me from picking you up and throwing you across the room?
So what you're saying is Mewtwo. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust how I'm sitting here. So what you're saying here is Mewtwo conjured up a big old ball of garlic. He took a bunch of stakes, made them into a cross shaped, and just launched it at Blade to just cut him in half and stake his heart or multiple hearts or whatever. Dead. Cool.
Yes.
Neat.
You know what's funny
All
is that he could technically just throw the whole city at him, so technically that is correct.
Yeah.
Perfect. And drowned him with 92 billion gallons of water.
He can learn water moves, just saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh man. Now this next one, when I started doing the idea of just random characters, this was the first one that came up, and I'm like, all right, we're already golden with just random character bullshit. Because you thought we were golden before. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Gumbo.
meet Benjamin from the hit book Animal Farm. So, key feats and abilities. That's his reaction.
How come it wasn't Brother Pig, man?
He didn't show up in
No.
the random drawing.
By the way, just saying, if Brother Pig showed up, I would say Brother Pig wins. Just because.
I would have said it too.
All right, cool. I'm glad. I hope I like y'all.
So some high key feats and abilities of Mr. Benjamin here. So he has high intelligence and literacy. He's one of the few animals who can read as well as any pig. So hey, he might be on par with Brother Pig. Who knows? We'll have to see more of his feats right here. He understands. He understands the pig's manipulation of the 7 commandments long before others, but remains silent out of cynicism. Combat experience. During the Battle of the Cowshed, Benjamin fought alongside the other animals, notably lashing out with his small hooves to defend the farm. So, yeah, he's strong. He's powerful. Physical endurance as the oldest animal on the farm, which means he's also wise. Benjamin outlives almost everyone else. He consistently performs his work without complaint or extra enthusiasm, surviving through Jones, Snowball, and Napoleon's eras. He's got unmatched perception. He is the only animal who truly understands what is happening at any given moment. And during the rescue attempt, his most significant feat occurs when he realizes Boxer is being taken to the Knacker's slaughterhouse. He breaks his usual calm to gallop and bray at the top of his voice to alert the others, demonstrating a rare burst of speed and emotion. So, hey,
They are trying so hard.
he's got the power of friendship on his side. But is the power of friendship enough to defeat Mewtwo?
This
This
horse
is like-
is going to be thrown to the space and die. By gravitational pull. Ready? Boom, boom, done.
This is like a fodder scene from a Pokemon movie where you have to establish how strong Mewtwo is, and Ash and his friends are just walking through a cave and they come across, I don't know, Lechonk, an angry Lechonk, and it's like, Squeal, I'm gonna cure you, your Pikachu's worthless, and then it gets caught in the psychic field and just yeeted away off a mountain, and Mewtwo's like, that boy was irresponsible. It feels like that.
All right, so Mewtwo's basically making donkey burgers out of poor Benjamin here.
Yes. Let's
that-
use our Mega Card.
Trevor, are you ready to be upset?
No.
Jack Sparrow versus Mewtwo.
Holy fuck!
So,
Fuck! Oh, that's
Jack
a
Sparrow.
goal. Malo, great picture choice.
Oh yeah.
No.
Combat and marksmanship. He's a swordsman. He has precise shooting. He's extremely He's got some good strength. He's pretty fast as well. He is a survivor. You know, he did grab a bunch of turtles, made a raft, and made it back to land. So he's a survivor. He's a master of improvisation. So he could maybe deceive Mewtwo. Who knows? He's deceived smarter people before. Navigation. He's a great navigator. So he's learned from the best from like Nami and all that. But of course, the supernatural assets of it. He's got the magic compass. We can tell him wherever his heart desires, whatever he wants, will point it to him. So it could point him to the right place for victory. And for a while, he was immortal. So as long as he has a coin from Isle de Muerta, he can't die. He'll just be a bunch of skeletons. So, Trevor, does Jack Sparrow survive Mewtwo?
Look. I'm gonna speak for Trev because I know he's in pain. And let's just move on.
What?
Mewtwo's gonna win this.
Let's just Jackie boy, don't worry. Let's say you get hit by a shadow ball and you scatter to a million pieces. You can pull yourself back together. Wait, you don't automatically reform when that happens. You lose as a skeleton, as a dead man. There's no chance that he's just being escorted to the slaughterhouse. There's no way.
Oh, well, if only Benjamin were there to warn him about the slaughterhouse. But, he couldn't last against Mewtwo either.
Jack Sparrow's gone. He went from Jack Sparrow to sorrow.
Trust me, this one hurt as well when it came up on the random character generator. I'm just like, oh, that's going to lead to some good content, but that hurts.
Jack Sparrow, I'm sorry, my captain.
Now he's
if anything, Nami would have learned from Jack Sparrow. I've yet to see her draw a map. We've seen Jack work on a map in Dead Man's Chest.
That's crazy.
Well, hey, you want more pain?
Talk to us.
No. Edward Elric.
Puss in Boots.
Oh shit!
Look, hey, despite his small size, Puss can wrestle a charging bull. He has parried strikes from opponents who can cleave rock in half and held open a dragon's jaw to avoid being eaten. He's super quick. He's wicked fast on his feet. He's caught arrows in his teeth and once dodged a magical blast that moved like lightning. So, hey, if we're using death battle logic here, that means light speed. Holy shit. In combat, he can disarm and disclothe multiple opponents. He survived being thrown through multiple store buildings by the sleeping giant of Del Mar without lasting injury. He has also tanked falls from massive heights and survived explosions. He's a master swordsman. He has this technique, Spanish Splinter, a precision technique where he jams his sword tip under a large opponent's thumbnail. So, hey, you could do that to Mewtwo if he gets close enough. He does have the cute stare, so that's a big distraction point right there. Stealth and thievery, he's a world-class thief, having successfully stolen the magic beans from Jack and Jill and the Wishing Star map from Goldilocks. But his major victories, he's defeated the sleeping giant of Del Mar, the Great Terror in San Ricardo,
and giant, of course, fucking chicken.
The giant fucking chicken. But of course, he has defeated death before in their final duel on the Wishing Star. So, with defeating death, can he defeat the entity known as Mewtwo?
No. Because he didn't even really defeat death. He just kind of stalled. He got one blow, and then death is like, do you have the will to live? All right, you do. See ya.
Well, Trev, I think we had to use our Mega for Puss in Boots.
Oh no, we do not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Puss can get destroyed and become some cat stew.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as impressive as Puss is, you have to get past Mewtwo's defenses, and his whole strategy is like, once again, if you charge at him, he catches you with his psychic power that has never failed and just yeets away. So Puss can go as many times as he wants, but as we know, he can die quite easily.
Yeah. After seeing the montage of him dying, he can kick the bucket pretty easily.
He doesn't have that resilience. I'm sorry, everyone. Puss is dead.
He's gone and will become some cat stew or some tuna fish.
Well, I'm glad you guys didn't use your mega form on Puss in Boots. There might be a possibility you might need it for this next one.
Green Lantern.
Iron Man.
Ooh, I was close. I was close. Hey, I did say
Iron Man.
I have a question. Is this all variants of Iron Man comics and everything?
Oh, yes, it is.
Fucking hell.
Just like the Joker. This is yeah. All variants. If it comes down to a coin toss again, that's very Tony Stark, isn't it?
Look, chat. If y'all don't, by the way, for those that don't know, please go read Invincible Iron Man from the comics, where this man has like all white suit and everything, white cosmic powers and everything. This man is fucking OP. Great comic run, by the way. I highly suggest for anybody to read it. This is a fucking toss up. This is a hard one. Can't lie. This is a hard one. Trev, how do you feel about this one?
Iron Man so far brings up the best fight.
Yay.
However, once again, a lot of Iron Man's attacks are projectile
energy based. Yeah, our energy based.
He can just swap those or just redirect them. Mewtwo does know Swift. So he could just pelt Iron Man with as many shooting stars as he wants. Sure, it won't be effective. You know, it's not very effective, but he not only has that move, he also has he knows guard swap and power swap, which can swap physical attack along with special attack, and he also knows mist as well as recover as well as future sight. So it's like at that point, even if Iron Man seems overwhelming with all the weapons and all the suits, Mewtwo could just theoretically just like make the attacks not effective or not even get hit until a future sight comes in, or he just keeps pelting back all the attacks he can.
So would those pelted back attacks be enough to defeat Iron Man? Because I do see one thing on here: his nuclear resistance. His standard armor's energy shields have withstood 4 nuclear explosions at point-blank range while at only 2% power.
Shit.
Look, like I said, Iron Man is a great choice because even so about Iron Man, where I'm trying to find the actual information where he's wearing the white cosmic suit, because that's one of his most powerful suit powers. But I can't seem to find it. Oh yes, right here it's Cosmic Iron Man, or the Iron God, represents Tony Stark as his absolute peak, having harnessed the power cosmic during a battle with the Michael Korvac, utilizing the Model 70 armor combined with his limitless energy. That's what I was trying to remember. Also, the limitless energy is very OP for Iron Man. Stark becoming a cosmic entity capable of rewriting reality, manipulating matter and energy, and operating on a multiverse scale. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Like I said,
other moves.
That's why I asked to confirm, are we having Variant Iron Man? Because Variant Joker is like, I'm not too stressed about.
Yeah.
Variant Iron Man is where we're fucking about, because he has a lot more lore and stuff, and he's a person that has literally sat on the seat, has literally gone toe to toe to Thanos to some extent. So like, I know Iron Man lore well, and I was trying to find something, and Cosmic Iron Man is broken. There's another version of Iron Man where he's literally wearing all white suit, and he's literally smart as Reed Richards. So it's like, it sucks to say, but I think I have to go Iron Man for this one in this matchup. Iron Man versus Mewtwo is Iron Man my choice.
Okay, so we have one Iron Man. Trevor, what do you got?
I am going through all of Mewtwo's moves to see if I can find any chance. Unfortunately, it's like, wait, reflect and light screen. Those could work. Wait, no. One brick break can get through them, and Iron Man can definitely get through brick break. So like, okay, status moves. He can do Sandstorm, but that doesn't really work. I was like, Confuse Ray, would that work? It's like, oh wait, no. Iron Man probably has like autopilot installed just in case that happens. So Base Mewtwo might have a really hard time with that, especially with whatever Mewtwo throws at him, it can just kind of be resistant pretty much, unless the only way this could go south for Iron Man is if Mewtwo gets close with that impressive speed of his, or just grab Tony from afar and just toss him about, just continuously slam him against the ground. Because he does have that psychic reach. But if that doesn't work, then unfortunately I would have to bring out the kind of insta-win, which would be the Mega Y version, where all of his psychic stats just get up to the absolute degree, and at that point I think Mega Mewtwo Y would eviscerate Tony.
So if you are agreeing to use his Mega for this one, which me and my co-hosts are only using our first official one, because supposedly we lost one. I would agree that if we use Mega, then it might go to Mewtwo.
Yeah. I think there's an argument you can make for base Mewtwo, but considering all the tools at Iron Man's disposal, especially if we're doing the variants of even if he's being tossed about, he can call other suits of armor to run interference and distract Mewtwo and just keep firing. Mega Mewtwo Y would essentially solve all that, because that just, again, it hypes up all the psychic stats, so whatever Tony throws, it won't work.
Yeah. Okay. So to kind of wrap it up here, the discussion here, we're Mega evolving Mewtwo, and everybody's agreeing that Mewtwo beats Tony Stark then.
Yes. God damn you. Learn better status moves.
Well, maybe he might need them. Maybe he won't need them. Who knows? Because the tournament does roll on, because Mewtwo looks like he's able to crush Tony within his own suit into a nice little soccer ball and kicks it right into the sun.
Crazy, that's wild that we're going to have Tony Stark, who's OP as hell, go be socking a soccer ball to the sun. Crazy. Understood.
Yeah. What strength you would have to do that? And hopefully Mewtwo either kicks the ball or it does the thing where, I'm going to actually grab it and just throw it at everybody. Cool, neat, awesome. Frezik from The Princess Bride is his next opponent. So, physical strength. The Cliffs of Insanity. Fezzik climbed the 1,000-foot Cliffs of Insanity while carrying Vizzini, Inigo, and Buttercup on his back. He's a door breaker. He smashed through a heavy locked castle door using a running jump. A lift. He was able to lift and hold a descending iron portcullis to allow his companions to pass. So, holding up gates. He holds gates. He holds doors. Effortless hoisting. He hoisted Buttercup out of the water after she nearly attacked by shrieking eels and routinely carried Inigo Montoya like a child. And of course, he uprooted some trees in the novel version, at least. He's noted for being able to uproot a tree with his bare hands. Combat and skills, master rock thrower, group socialist. He loves fighting entire groups. He basically has a one-hit knockout punch. Like he can knock out professional soldiers with a single punch. In the book, he reportedly broke his father's jaw with his very first punch as a kindergartner. So, hey, we're doing the Odin feats now, I guess. Cool, neat. Combat experience. Before joining Vizzini, he defeated fighting champions across multiple countries, including Greece, Bulgaria, and Korea. Maybe even America against a certain mustachioed gentleman wearing yellow and red. Durability, no cells damage. He is physically durable enough to survive a horse kicking him in the chest without significant injury, and can withstand being set on fire while wearing the Holocaust cloak. And of course, his stamina, despite his massive size, he was able to carry a corpse through multiple streets without becoming winded. The man that has the same strength as Andre the Giant. Can he defeat base Mewtwo?
Yes.
We just went from a Machoke to now a Conkeldurr.
Bro, I was laughing. I'm like, yo, my face, if if Chad said like, yo, me and Trevor gonna stress about Iron Man, and then Walker's give us like a father character, I'm like, my guy, throw this man in a dungeon, he dead.
He's so dead. There's no chance. I'm so sorry.
Poor Andre. You know, he went from facing Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3 to getting trounced
The
by
god of death.
oh, boy. Oh man, ready for some more pain?
Yeah, let's see where we are.
Please be Luffy.
Green
Toothless
Lantern.
from How to Train Your Dragon.
He's so dead.
He's so dead.
So
Look, Chad,
He
we don't need to.
defeated the Red Death. Look,
Toothless dying. Toothless dying.
Powered alphas.
I love that dragon. This man, he's one of the alphas. But guess what? The alpha he defeated was like 1,000 years old, and Toothless was 18. If Toothless was big as that giant alpha that he found the first one, then maybe we're talking a different story. But Toothless, I love you, buddy. You're literally one of my top 5 mystical fake creatures. Like, we literally have Scooby-Doo, Pikachu, Stitch, and Toothless in that bracket. Like, that's top 4 right there. So Toothless, I'm sorry, but you're dying to Mewtwo. I love you, but you're dying to Mewtwo.
He is one of the fodder Pokemon that would be under Mewtwo's protection at the lake.
Aw.
Yeah, I agree.
Poor Toothless.
That is how Toothless scales.
He didn't even stand a chance. The panelists just threw him to the waters. Well, hopefully our panelists don't do that with our next person.
Batman.
Sheriff Bart from Blazing Saddles.
Yo, how did me and Trev go from stress with Joker and Iron Man to like what? Okay, I love it. Trev, take this one away.
You see now why I was like purposefully what's the word I'm looking for? Purposefully not nuking. Oh, what am I nerfing.
Murdering.
Purposefully nerfing Mewtwo here. Yeah. So Sheriff Bart, look, he has some key feats. He's got some accomplishments. When he was faced with a lynch mob upon his revival English language, upon his arrival at Rock Ridge, Bart outsmarts the crowd by putting a gun to his own head and pretending to take himself hostage. That's a Bugs Bunny feat, if I ever seen it. He defeated Mongo of all people. Like Mongo, he's a tough cookie. Let me tell you, he resisted Lily Von Stoop. I can't say her name because it's ridiculous. Come on, he's a competitor. What are y'all? Don't write off Sheriff Bart here. That's all I'm saying.
He dead.
So dead.
So dead. Gone to Shadow Realm. Destroyed. Murder. In the desert. Across right there. And Mewtwo's like, rest in peace, you tried.
Well, maybe an archaeologist can dig up his corpse. Indiana Jones against Mewtwo. He has a whip. He has smarts. He has speed. He has strength. He's pushed over a giant stone statue and diverted heavy pillars using improvised so he's improvisational. He can think of anything to do. He's very durable. The refrigerator feat. He survived a nuclear blast and falling from that height inside of a refrigerator. He's durable to pain. He can tolerate it. He's multilingual. He's a tactician, a whip master, like I said. He knows a lot of stuff. He knows the ancient history of the ways. So maybe he knows the ancient ways to defeat Mewtwo. Because, hey, he studied Mew. He may have studied Mew. He may have been part of the scientific team that discovered the Mew DNA that created Mewtwo.
That would do nothing to prepare you for a fight. Mewtwo would crumble this man like a ball and hang him in a trap so that he could roll down a hill chasing the next archaeologist. Indiana Jones fires a gun and then Mewtwo just immediately swats the bullet back through his head.
Vash, you have anything to add?
No, he died. And the angel's gonna look at them like, so that's an ancient fossil. But it's not a fossil no more. It's back alive.
Oh shit!
Understood. I'm dead.
I know how to defeat him now.
I might die with this next one. I might.
Robin.
Mom movie.
Trevor, you have to think of a certain video when I show this one.
I'm waiting.
And I love how I love how Vash said Robin. Friar Tuck from Robin Hood. Specifically the Disney one. And Trevor, you have to think of the YouTube version.
I have the YouTube, bro. You do know that doesn't even help him.
It's just funny.
Sure, in that video, there's a YouTube poop, an infamous one. You guys should look it up. It's just, what was it, like YT Pay? Just do Friar Talk or whatever. Just look him up.
Just do Robin Hood YouTube poop. It's like a 30-minute video. Oh.
Yep. Just even it's like, oh sure, he angers the sun and angers the moon to take actions like Mewtwo catches the moon. He could just fucking yeet it, teleported back. There's no chance.
But Friar Tuck, he famously lost his temper and attacked the sheriff of Nottingham with a staff after the sheriff stole a coin from the poor box. What's Mewtwo gonna do with a staff?
You know what? To be fair, I think Friar Tuck would win this, but only because he would win over Mewtwo and absolutely destroying the guards and saving the town.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. He could subjugate them. That could.
What? No, not like that. You.
That's part. That's part of it. That's part. Oh.
I got no words for this one. I'm just going on with Troy because I'm just here speechless on that this guy did as raw. This, not a character, but this fodder, like the amount of fodder that Mewtwo's going through, and me and Trev was struggling the first three, but just laughter on the first one, and then the second one, and then the fourth one. We're like, okay, cool. We got taken out our Mega just because of, you know, the judge, and then the second time we had to choose because we're fighting the Iron Man of Gods. And then these next ones like, ooh, that's a breath of fresh air. I'm just waiting for the next one to be like, just throw us in a windmill.
He's laughing. He's laughing. I know this man. He's luring us into a false sense. I know that the next
I know me too. I know. That's why he took out our other Mega by. So I know that we're gonna be missing and losing. So I know I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the next one.
You know what? You might need some help with this next one. You seriously might need some. And there's only one thing that can help you with that.
It's Superman.
Lassie. No.
Do we even need to say anything?
No, because Lassie's so heroic and rescues so many people. Wartime devotion. In Sons of Lassie, she demonstrated unyielding determination by navigating war zones to reunite with her master. In one episode, Lassie saved the pet fox from hunting dogs by rubbing the fox scent on her own fur and leading the pack on a wild chase away from the prey.
I would rather see Mewtwo fight Wotek the bear, even knowing the same result.
I just love to see the walk-ins see that we're just murdering animals. We're murdering a bear. We're murdering a dog. You know, we're just murdering animals out here.
This is a trap for HR.
Well, you wanna murder more things?
What other animal do we have in the doctor?
What lovable character? What lovable mascot is next?
Bro, we got Dragon, Toothless. Who's we got?
He's laughing. Wait, was it mascot? Did he trip up at mascot? If it's the paperclip from
BB-8! Oh my god! Yo, no. Now, this is what you said about Iron Man. he's gonna be making it into a soccer ball and yeeting to the sun. This is what BBA is getting done. BBA is gonna turn into the ball of soccer ball and be the best looking soccer ball and be the World Cup ball where you're gonna be destroyed in the U.S. soil. That's all I got.
Oh.
Bump into Mewtwo. Mewtwo eyes glint for a second and it explodes.
Oh my god. I'm broke. I'm broken now.
Chat.
Oh my god.
I believe we just reached half of the tournament bracket and we're just literally 1 hour in. The first 30-40 minutes were literally us on like 4 people.
No, trust me, because that's the thing. This is a gauntlet match. This is going perfectly. We've only got one more competitor.
Oh,
only one.
We're at the end. Oh shit.
Yeah, I chose 16 competitors to face off against Mewtwo to kind of keep that 16 number to also kind of see how this goes, but might need more time for the other tournaments since there will be multiple rounds.
Yes.
But
please,
our final character.
Oh my god, we're murdering
Why
elephants
would you
too.
do this?
We're murdering elephants
Now I
too.
just feel bad.
We're murdering a robot, a dragon, a
Go
dog,
ahead.
a
Go
bear.
ahead, Mewtwo. Can you defeat Eeyore after going through Cosmic Iron Man, Jack Sparrow, and freaking what was the other one? The Joker.
If we learned anything after a Cosmic Iron Man, Mewtwo just has to look and think and it's over.
Bro,
same thing here.
I bet you Mewtwo's just
You're
tired
really
right now. He's
gonna
like,
murder this thing.
yes,
You're really
yes.
gonna murder.
We're gonna
Eeyore.
murder it and put it back in the circus into
That's
a whole
crazy.
gooey blood of elephant galore.
Mewtwo would sense the pain in Eeyore and be like, "Do not worry, I can fix it."
I'm gonna put you out of your misery. I sense it in your aura. You are sad and depressed. Let me murder you and make you happy. Let me do your wish and desire. Oh shit.
I can't believe this man for like the first half. It's like, let me throw you 2 actual challenges.
No, that was the beauty. Again, it wasn't random number generator except for Worf. He needed to be 1. That was the only one I legitimately changed. Everybody else was randomly number generated. And like that's what I meant the other day when I was just like, yeah, this is very like top heavy when it comes to the gauntlet. So now you see why. But see, that's the thing. Mewtwo almost lost this. He almost lost this.
He did.
On 2 occasions. You know, one of them was a coin flip, very Joker-esque. The other one, you know, he was able to pull out the win. So you know what? Good job, Mewtwo. You have won. You have entered into the Tournament of Power at the end of the month. Great job on you. If you had lost, well, you would have been shoved back into your pod for all eternity.
He had everything ready, check in case he lost or won. That's amazing. Look, this was a beautiful part 1 of the Tournament of Power of the March Madness, the first one. And honestly,
you want to see the second one?
Show us.
What's the second one?
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, tune in.
Best girl.
As we do Best Girl. And there is your bracket. There are your competitors. Again, randomly generated.
So, chat, in case you can't zoom in case you haven't, I'm going to read it out for you. You know what? I'm going to read the first top, and then Trev can read the bottom. I can see Claire, Lola Bunny, Carmela Fox, The Bride, Yoruichi, Tifa Lockhart, and Wonder Woman, and Elena Ripley.
Ellen Ripley.
Oh, Ellen Ripley. In my head, I was reading Rhea Ripley, but yes, Ellen Ripley. But go ahead, Trev.
Oh my fucking fuck.
Oh my god.
Lorraine McFly. Jesse. I can only assume you mean Team Rocket, Jesse.
No, that is Toy Story, Jesse.
Oh, Toy Story Jesse. I also thought Team Rocket. I also thought it was Team Rocket.
Followed by Lady
in the Tramp?
Yep.
Oh my god.
In the tramps.
Tsunade, Bulma, Betty Ruby, Alice, and
From Alice in
Nico
Wonderland?
Robin.
Yeah, so yeah, Alice in Wonderland, and yeah, that's Betty Rubble. So
We have to. I just have to ask now because now we can build up suspense. Is this battle related or literally character related? Like, who's the best character?
yes.
Phoebe,
Stay tuned next week to find out.
Look, chat, honestly, I'm impressed. This was a tournament that I've been anticipating because Watkins, chat, he literally jumped on the gun in January. He's like, hey, you got the love month of February? Yeah, I do. You know, all right, cool. I got March Madness. Don't worry, I got the cover a month and a half in advance. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he's been teasing, building up the suspense to me and Trev. Me and Trev were out of the blue. Like, we were unaware of what was going on, what was happening. Like, the full reactions of me showing and Trev, you know, his gasping and his laughing because since you can't see him. So you hear it all on the ears. And I'm impressed. I was really curious, but you blew my expectations. I never had low ones. I didn't have any. I was truly blow out of the water from what we had. We had great laughs, great commentary, and me and Trev sweated twice.
Yeah, and don't worry, like the rest of these tournaments, you know, you guys are gonna have prep time for this, you know, because like this gauntlet match, it was all for the yucks, all for
Definitely
the giggles,
definitely
and all
was
that.
fun.
So you know, expect that. You know, next year there will be another gauntlet match, but yeah, from here on out, you guys will get the tournament brackets. I'm not telling you, at least for this one, it's not going to be based off of, I'm not telling you yet if it's based off of fighting or character. You'll find out, you'll find out definitely before the podcast. I'll let y'all know, but I'm going to mull over that one. But yeah, you guys are at least going to know the brackets, and I'll send it to you guys too, so you can look over it before it, do your research and all that. Yeah, so next week is going to be the best girl tournament of 2026.
Trev, you got any thoughts about our first tournament being, you know, right here hosted by Watkins? What did you think of your friend here? How did he do? How much did he stress you out with Jack Sparrow, Toothless, with the Winnie the Pooh gang?
I felt legitimately bad that Jack Sparrow showed up. I'm just like, oh no.
Yo,
no.
Toothless and Jack Sparrow hurt me. Tony Stark got me fucked. With a Joker, that's a good one. But the Tony Stark one got me like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But Trev, talk to us. What's your final thoughts?
You killed my Jack.
Don't worry, it's fine. Everybody will get revived by the Dragon Balls so they can participate next year if they make the cut.
That's true,
Okay.
chat.
This was a fun adventure. I can't believe we almost lost Mewtwo to one little aspect of the Joker.
Yeah, who would know that you're fighting a giant lizard or Emperor Joker, and then you're fighting Cosmic Iron Man or Invincible Iron Man? Well,
And
limitless.
trust me, the other tournaments will have limits, so don't worry about that.
With those other characters, are they also with the variants? Because no, wait, not many of those have variants, so never mind.
No, I'll make sure that the variants are clear when we do those tournaments. It's just this one. I mean, it needed the chaos. Like again, I try to make everything fair because Mewtwo is a bit broken, and I know how broken some of these characters can be as well. So I wanted to see. I was curious, especially with like the Iron Man and the Joker one. Those were the two I was really like, all right, these are going to be ones that I need to know if they can pull it out.
And chat, I'm gonna put my prediction that who I will hope to see or win. You know, not knowing the type of game we're going for, but for next week, I'm gonna right now say Nico Robin. We're going to also say Lola Bunny and also Tifa Lockhart. Those are my top 3 contenders for next week. Trev, what was your top 3 contenders?
Tifa.
Good.
All right.
Y'all are already saying good answers right now.
Just one answer?
Followed by Tifa.
All right. He's putting all the money on the table on Tifa. He's putting all the checks on Tifa.
See, he's in my mind. He knows that. I think one
winner is your Richie.
Oh, your Richie's a good one too.
See, here's the downside. They are facing each other in the first round. So
That's fine. Yeah, it's a tough one.
which hurts.
He will win.
It hurts. It hurts that they're in the first round. But you know what? Fate has other plans. But I'm done. I'm gonna shut up now. So
With that, chat, my Weebsters, we gotta say goodbye to you because thank you for listening to the first hour of news and the second hour of the Tournament of Power of March Madness Round 1. A big shout out to Walkers for hosting the first Tournament of Power, and I feel like, chat, please give a round of applause because he did fantastic for the tournament. He got us laughing, he got us, giggling and having a good time with what we could be expecting for the next one and next year with the best girl for 2026. Let's see where that goes. So without further ado, let me guys give you the outro. Thank you for joining us tonight and taking the time to listen in for our Tournament of Power of March Madness of the first one of AniMa Studio. The Weebs Lounge podcast is presented by AniMa Studio, our production team, Vash, Walkers, and Mr. Cloudy. And special thanks to Walkers for giving him our first tournament. And don't forget to follow our socials on the brand and the team. All the links are down below in the description. Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, give feedback on what you thought of this episode. If you listen to the audio feed, thank you for listening. But also, write, review, rate us. We appreciate for anything you guys do and support us. On behalf of everyone at AniMa Studio team, we thank you for joining us in the Weebs Lounge podcast. And check the links down below because there's soon to be a lot of updates in the next coming months because your boy is working and will be investing a lot. So we appreciate for any support that you guys will be doing because this podcast was not recorded by a live studio audience. We see you on the next one. Take care. Iron Man could have won, by the way.
Yeah, return.